If you're running a paid private online community, you need to consider adding mini in-person events to your offer in 2024. And if you have a business online and you're not building a private community, get onto that ASAP. Now in this video, I want to share with you the lessons we've learned in adding mini events to our startup called Founders Collective. As I've been documenting the process of building from $0 to $1 million in 2024, there's already been some good iterations and also some additions as we've started to attract some more new members. And I have a theory that in 2024, mini in-person events is going to be pretty sought after. This is coming off the back of one of the biggest trends to come out of this year, which is paid private online communities. What I believe makes a good community is only actually a handful of things: the caliber of members, quality control of members coming in, leadership of the community, relationships that are formed, and access to relevant and useful information. This is exactly what we're trying to build at Founders Collective, with our current focus on building and making solid relationships, not just for us to our members, but for our members to our other members, if that makes sense. And that's why we're big on doing in-person meetups, because there's nothing like shaking someone's hand or giving someone a hug when you see them. Problem is, a lot of communities I've seen and been a part of has a poor transition from online community to in-person. And that's because events happen only a few times a year. It's like you lose momentum once you have it, because most of us go back to our normal lives. So a community might have one or two big events over a few days in a year, and it's not enough time to build a real relationship. So for us, the last few weeks have been about how can we create better relationships in our community? And these are some of the questions that we wanted to cover in trying to plan this out. How do we get people together with little friction? What's a no-brainer offer for them to come along? And how do we make interactions valuable for everyone who comes? And to that, our approach was really simple. We invited members for a catch-up with a small number of people only, and we covered the cost. We invited a guest that would be valuable for them to network with, and we would have someone facilitate the conversations. This way everyone gets to interact and no one feels awkward with small talk or conversations that go nowhere. Now, we've hosted 2 mini events in 2 separate cities, one in Brisbane, one in Sydney, with our third one being in Melbourne. It's set to be a culmination of the combined learnings that we've had from these earlier ones. Once we've got our format nailed, this will be part of the benefits of becoming a member of our startup community. And the best part is, the ones that we've run so far, the feedback we've received is more than what I could have imagined anyway. And we were able to document a little bit about what people thought. So here's our Brisbane and mini events that we've had so far.
Hi, I just wanted to say thank you so much for this morning. We have just had the most amazing group breakfast.
It was fantastic. It's great to meet other founders and be able to talk to them and get their ideas and things.
Meeting Patrick today was really great, and I've learned a lot through like-minded people.
It's great to get out of the office and get into a collaborative type environment.
The whole team got on so well. We've shared so many really, really good ideas and tangible takeaways.
You can take other people's experience and apply it to what you're going through and what you're doing, which is fantastic. It just shortens the journey to get from point A to point B.
There's so much opportunities, and you can learn from like-minded people who's already ahead of you.
What can I say? I'll just look forward to more of this. It's been great. Thank you.
Well, here I am at Bungalow 8 just before Christmas. Patrick and Michael invited me along for a really interesting lunch and conversation here at the Founders Collective. These guys know how to bring a good bunch of people together.
Yeah, I found it quite engaging. It's great to finally connect with people, put names to faces, and to be part of a wider network where you're not navigating alone.
Found today to be exhilarating, to be honest, to be able to talk to like-minded people that are on the same page, to similar things as we are, at a similar level of growth.
We had a great time hosting these get-togethers, and it was really casual, low-key, but super valuable for everyone who came. Some of them have started collaborating with each other already. Some of them are talking on a more regular basis. And just a feeling of connection, you just can't beat that by being in person. So if you have a business online and you're not already building a private community, get onto that as soon as you can. And if you're already running a paid private community online, you need to consider adding some mini in-person events for 2024. But make sure you optimize for a good experience in exchange for your members' time, because that's what they value the most. And that's really where we're making ourselves a little bit different in our startup community at Founders Collective.